We're up.
We did
We're
it.
up. Is that true?
We did it. We're live. We're live.
Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. I am so sorry. So horrible, by the way. But here we are. I'm Channing here in my Adagiana's chef coat with my producer and one of my close confidants, Chad D. Can everybody hear me okay? Is everything going okay? Thank y'all for being here. Chad, are you okay?
I'm a bit frazzled, but you know what? We're grateful, we're thankful, we're humble, and we're kind, and I just can't wait to get started, even though that we are promptly 7 minutes late. But that's fine.
I feel horrible. All of those technical difficulties are going to be pushed over to the end of my producer, Chad D. Has nothing to do with me. And we also wanted to make sure that we had everybody completely seated and ready to roll out and roll through. And we wanted to make sure y'all had time to get snacks, drinks, etc. So once again, thank y'all so much for being here. Alert your friends, alert your family, alert the media if you would as well. Like I said, for everybody that has just jumped in, I'm of course in my chef coat. I'm also seeing that maybe the quality of my video is not as good as Chad's, and that's because I'm on a MacBook. So I feel horrible. But everybody give a shout out to Chad for making this happen today, this live. Really like to keep him on his toes at the last possible minute. We could not, may or may not have been able to find the go live button. So we had been sitting here, and then when the time came, we weren't quite ready. But it's all worth the wait. I hope y'all will come to find. And thank you once again for being here. Really could not have made this happen without Chad, as you know, he's kind of our technical maven, the man behind the camera. But tonight, he's going to get his shot in front of the camera as well, Chad. So let's go ahead and kind of get it kicked off and run us through it. What do we have lined up, Chad?
Okay, look, we got about 45 to 50 minutes worth of content for everyone. So we need everyone to stay seated. Be careful about consuming the liquids and just get ready, okay? So what we have for you, we have special guests. We have a couple of surprises. We have throwback videos to go through and some viewer questions from your Instagram over the past week. So with that being said, we're just going to go ahead and get started. And this first special guest that we have lined up for you, I think you're going to recognize her.
Oh, I can't wait, Chad. Let's see. Who is it?
Hey Chan, I just wanted to send you a quick video and congratulate you on your 2 years in LA and also for your 1,000 followers on YouTube. You have done some amazing things over the past couple of years, and just so proud of you, and have been thinking back to some of the memories that that you've made, and that also that I got to share with you on our initial trip out to LA. And so glad I got to be a part of that, and appreciate you letting me tag along. And I was just thinking the other day how we got to see the Grand Canyon, and then now you've gotten to experience the hills of Hollywood. 100%. We got to spend some special days in Santa Fe. 100%. And now you've gotten to visit Santa Monica. So just done so many things. I could go on and on. But I was also thinking the other day that I believe you were wearing your Farm Rio white sneakers on our trip out there. And now, of course, you have the house wedges. So look what all you've done. You've had so much fun, and hope you continue to. Just so proud of you. And
there we go.
Sweet. Thank you so much. For y'all that do not know, maybe y'all that did not see my very original vlog when I was doing my road trip, that's my mom, Tia, of course. And I know she's also on this live watching right now. So thank you so much, Tia, for being here. Kisses to you. We love you to death. We've got to get you back out to LA pretty immediately, if not sooner. One thing I was telling Chad recently about my mom is she has always kind of instilled a little bit of that originality within me. So when we were in like middle school, everyone else was walking around with their coach purses while I had the house clutch. So kind of being a little bit the coach purses while I was doing the house clutch, because I did get that in middle school. I don't want y'all to ever forget that piece of information. And my mom is acting like I have made it to Broadway in that video, not just the 1K. But you know what? I appreciate her commitment. She's always been nothing but supportive. So I love you, Tia. Thank you so much, sweetie pie. And we need to we need to get you in a vlog soon. That's all I can say. I really can.
Tia has been there since the beginning, literally for you. And really speaking, though, for the YouTube journey here. And what I go back to, and this is my first memory for your YouTube channel that I wanted to bring up, is the support that she and your family gave. And so that's why I chose the mall video as my first memory that I wanted to share, because I feel like it perfectly represents our inability to say no to each other.
Right.
It really set the bar for what your channel has become. And it was kind of our first foray into this YouTube space together. So
kind of cascaded us into where we are.
Chad, you need to come here. Oh, zoom in on the wedges. Woo! 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 Yes! I love it. Into these denim shorts, the size they are is half, just as half. I'm coming to you with some pretty negative and horrific news right now. So we made the mistake of, Chad made the mistake of asking the security guard himself if he wanted to be interviewed on camera, where he then immediately replied no. Okay, so then we got about 5 more minutes and we were just walking around, and then the security guard comes back, says Chad needs to be escorted off the property with his camera immediately. The man proceeds to follow us out. Our camera has been banned from the facilities at the venue at this difficult time, so we are kind of having to wrap up on location here.
Yay!
that will always
So not too bad. All we were trying to do was go help my niece Goldie make a Build-A-Bear, her first Build-A-Bear, and we decided to kind of take it rogue as well. My sister Hannah Sigler is in the chat, and she said she was there being filmed. If y'all have any specific questions for her from that mall day, because it was definitely something for the record books. That was literally our first day going out in public, and what did we do? We got banned from the facility, so not too bad at all.
Lessons were learned, let me tell you. So Channing, we're going to shift gears a little bit, and we're going to kind of do different questions. So for the past week, you've been open to, not all the time, but specifically the past week, you've been open to some questions in your DMs.
For this live specifically, yeah. I'm not always open to questions. Was I this past week? Yes, I was. So I really appreciate everybody that jumped in there with their questions on Instagram.
So Brianna Bounds asked, she wants to know what your most exciting celebrity encounter was.
Oh, Brianna, that's such a good question. I would have to say, right now I have my Vanderpump Bravo kind of on the brain, just because me and Tristan just met Lisa Vanderpump and Tom Schwartz for not the first, but the second time at the International Dog Day Festival, of course. And they were honestly both so sweet and friendly. And I wanted y'all to hear it from me before it gets onto page 6, that me and Tom Schwartz might be taking it to the next level pretty soon here. So if y'all could just be looking out for that in the tabloids and tag me if you see pictures of us or anything like that. But truly, they were so sweet. I'm obsessed with them both. And that's just kind of my world. Like, I'm obsessed with the Bravo people, but an actual real A-list celebrity that me and my friend Danny met. Danny is one of my good friends and one of my old coworkers at Peloton. When I first moved to LA and I didn't have a job, I did work at Peloton and with my friend Danny. And Danny is also in the chat. So if y'all will have any questions for him about this, please reach out. But one day we had the one and only Leonardo DiCaprio walk into Peloton. He was wearing a hat and a mask, and he got on the Peloton rower. Danny was able to kind of like get him adjusted and whatnot. He did not end up buying one that day, but he had brought like 2 people in his entourage with him. So it was like insane. That's like definitely probably the biggest celebrity I've seen that's actually like A-list. And Danny didn't get the sale that day. He deserved it. We think that he probably went home and bought it online, but
it's unfortunate.
Crazy. Is something in your eye, Chad, or is everything going to be okay right now?
Cat hair or an eyelash in my eye. I mean,
okay, breathe through it.
It's one thing after another, Channing. It is unfortunate that when you did meet Leonardo DiCaprio, you were older than 25 years of age at that moment in time.
I know. That's exactly what we said. Unfortunately, I have kind of aged out of his interest. So. Well,
since we're on the topic of celebrities.
Yes.
Next surprise lined up for you, homegirl.
What is it?
Oh,
Tristan, you're muted. Oh my God, Tristan Watson is here.
I did not realize I was coming in yet, and so I'm glad to be here.
be on your feet, honey.
Oh,
So it's kind of a surprise
Okay,
for Tristan
okay,
too that he's also jumping in.
Yay, yay,
Welcome, yay, yay.
yay.
Look at your little necklace piece, Tristan. That's just adorable.
I
on you.
wore it for you in honor of 1K, and also don't forget 5K too. We're celebrating multiple accomplishments.
Yes, I need to give a shout out to my Instagram as well. 5K on Instagram. That is just, who would have thought? Not me.
Don't
so
forget
I'm
about
so grateful.
Instagram gang. Okay.
Well, yeah, I really had to fight for my 3K and my 4K with 4th of July and then giving away with the tank. So I'm extremely humbled to have just gotten to 5K without begging for it. So
Congratulations,
really
Channing. We're all so proud of you, and I can't thank you enough for having me today. Watching you grow this milestone is great, and not a lot of people realize how hard it is to actually gain up that momentum on YouTube, also Instagram. People on YouTube fight to get those subscribers, day and night, but your content really speaks for itself, and you had a dream, you kind of put yourself out there and you did it. And here we are now celebrating. It feels like a huge accomplishment. I'm so proud of you, my Adagiana head chef, and house wedge designer, and mama and wife to Tom. So it's really great.
Wow. I was waiting to officially announce that on the live, but yes, I would not be here today without either one of these two young gentlemen. And I can say that with my whole heart. And I'm so grateful for both of you just always being nothing but completely supportive of me and my dream here in the Big Apple. So thank you for being here, Tristan. And I think, Tristan, are we going to answer a couple questions or not yet, Chad? Maybe pull in a couple questions if y'all have any questions for me and Tristan specifically.
While people get their questions in for this duo, I think this is a really good time to say, I don't think either of you have seen this yet, but I think the next video comes from someone that I think you both will recognize. If you can let me.
Will I be able to see it on my end, or do I need to go on to?
You'll see it.
Oh, my little Channing. I'm so extremely excited to be your mother. Well, kind of your mother. Don't tell your mom that. Tia does not need to know that. But Jimmy and I love you so much, and we're so proud of you, and we're so proud that you reach 1,000 people. He just came out and would like to say go Channing.
Go Channing.
We will be watching Wednesday. Love you.
Yay, Becky and Jimmy.
And Jimmy. Can you believe it, Tristan? Did you know they were going to be on?
I'm really proud of them for taking that initiative out there, and really making that video. And Becky and Jimmy have always been, your biggest supporters as well. They love you. I love you. My sister, and we're really proud of you. So.
Well, I appreciate it. And that's all I can say too, is y'all have always just made me feel kind of like part of the family. A lot of times me and Tristan say there's no way that we were not separated at birth, as we have the same exact internal DNA, the same personality, sense of humor, camaraderie, je ne sais quoi, arrivederci.
Yep.
And we're from the same hometown, even though we weren't really friends until college. So separated at birth, some might even say. So thank you so much to Becky and Jimmy for your contribution to my live this evening. And I hope y'all are watching live from Alabama. I really, really, really do. Okay, so now, Tristan, if you want to stay on, we will answer maybe a couple of questions. Somebody asked for the origin story. Emily, one of my best friends from home, Emily C, asked our origin story, Tristan. So why don't you share that funny story that I told you about from Auburn?
I sure will. So Channing and I grew up in the same hometown. We both went to Auburn, and there was a day freshman year where Channing was moving in with her mom, and I was also just on campus trying to, meet and greet and talk to everyone.
As he does.
As we do. And Channing had noticed me from across the campus and said, like, Mom, you need to run, get out of the way, because that's that Tristan kid from Montgomery. I don't want to talk with him at all in the slightest. And so they proceeded to exit. We did not see each other. And then at one of the first date parties of college, one of our big parties, Psychedelic, I was going with another young lady. It's a shame we're not together and married at this time.
Because it brought us together, honey.
It needed to bring us together. And so I saw Channing across the way, and we hadn't really talked a lot before. And I went up to her and I was like, are you not going to say hey to me? Are we not going to talk? We're both from Montgomery. Hello.
Specifically said, are you not going to say hello to me? And I was like, oh my God, hi. And I was a little bit shy sometimes going into college, believe it or not. And so Tristan has helped me kind of break out of that shell sometimes as well. As far as the moving in day thing, I will say me and Tia were kind of in the zone, like moving things in, and I just wasn't in the mood to socialize with anyone. It wasn't you specifically, Tristan. I just wasn't in the mood to chit chat and small talk that day, as we were completely booked out. And y'all know Chad D also went to Auburn as well, so that's how we are all kind of linked. Same hometown, same college, etc. What was her reaction? What exactly did she say?
Exactly?
Yep. Okay, well, do we have any other questions for Tristan? Valerie said, I just got to say, it's great hearing a CEO's voice. And I couldn't agree more, Tristan. Thank you for bringing that voice.
Hell yes. For those who don't know, I am one of our operating CEOs along with Channing. She's kind of stepping into more of that head chef and, kind of recipe maker. So I'm kind of taking over operations right now and things like of that nature. She will, of course, always have a seat back at that table with the CEO, co-CEO, co-chair. But she's taking a head dive into that recipe creation. So I'm letting her, kind of do her own thing right now over at Dobrik's, and we will see kind of how things go from there. So
yeah.
Channing, I think that's all the time we have for viewer questions at this time.
Ooh, Tristan, sounds like you are getting booted off. So you are all done. You are all done. No more. If you see that end button, if you can hop back off.
And Channing, congratulations. I love you so much, Chad. Thanks for setting this up for our girl. Honey. It's always a pleasure and great to see y'all.
Good
you as well. I'm sure we'll be in touch. Tristan, thanks for hopping on this evening.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Wow. Oh my
God. God, took me by surprise there. Wow.
No, I love my Trishy. I really, really do.
Sweet girl. Okay, listen, Channing. We got to go back to another memory now.
Oh, what is it, Chad? I can't wait.
Well, this is a video that I think did not get the acclaim, the recognition, the viewership, the publicity, the positivity that I think it deserved. I think your true fans will appreciate it for what it is, but to all your new fans, I'm going to kind of force it on them because I think they need to see it, and I think it's hilarious. This video builds off of the mall video literally because it was filmed in the same day. I don't think people realize that the mall video and the fair video were shot concurrently. Just about 30 minutes apart from each other.
We did the fair, the mall, and Buc-ee's, I think all within about a 10-hour time period. So I had Chad working like a dog in the heat of the summertime. I can't wait. I can't roll the footage.
Here we go.
Questions? We're on the Avengers ride right now, okay? Those girls told me they love my shoes. I appreciate it. Those men over there are kind of looking at a wheel that I'm praying isn't attached to this ride because they're kind of adjusting it. So that's scaring me a little bit. If this collapses, rest in memorandum. I'm good. I just don't quite know what to expect because I didn't watch this before
in the middle of the
I hopped on it. But it took 5 tickets. That's kind of a lot. So I bet it's an intense ride. Just me and my house wedges over here.
Hey.
Okay. Woo! Okay. Okay. Woo! Okay. Okay. Awesome. All good and all good.
Okay.
I always just feel a little unstable on fair rides considering they set them up and take them down all within the same week. Woo! All right. Other way. Woo! Woo! Oh my God.
I was the only one on this ride, so completely normal, completely safe.
One thing about me, I'm absolutely addicted right now. Whoa, 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 whoa.
This one was more intense than anticipated.
You're scaring me with the camera. Chad, if you drop the camera, I'm going to literally scream.
I wasn't.
This is faster than it looks from the outside. I will say that. Woo! I feel like I'm about to break my elbow. Whoa! This is like definitely a little bit much. Also, I saw a TikTok of a ride like this where one of the 4 things just unlatched from the rest of the ride and flew out. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about right now.
Oh, y'all, that was really, 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 really something else. I was addicted, but Chad had his really nice camera on these like kind of rickety fair ride, so that was kind of throwing me for a loop, and I was getting extremely alarmed. So that shows true dedication. He had his valuables in the camera, I had my valuables on my feet, and we survived. So from the mall, the mall, airplane over to the Alabama State Fair, airplane over to Buc-ee's in Leeds, Alabama.
I don't think people realize that on that ride, I did not have a strap or anything. I was just holding it with my bare hand.
Yeah, that's why I was terrified, Chad.
Yeah, it was worth it though. And I don't think people also realize that we went into that fair not knowing what we were going to be doing. We just kind of
we were like, ooh, this would be like a fun idea. Went in, did the rides, and we also did some street interviews. I'm actually okay, Catter. Thank you for asking. I survived. It was definitely something special.
We, once again, that video highlights our inability to say no when we put our heads together. So, Channing, while that video was playing, I got a text message.
What was it, Chad?
It was a video. I just need to pull it up on the screen real quick. Hold on.
Oh, Chad, what was it?
Hi, Channing. Frankelina and I just wanted to say that we are so, so proud of you for 1K. And so sorry we couldn't be with you for your special day, for your special live stream, but we just could not love you more. And we are so, so proud of you, Channing.
Oh, Brooke and Frankie Bug Jr., I am going to sob. That is so sweet, Chad. Thank you for gathering that video. I do love my Brooklyn and her daughter, Frankie. Brooke, thank you for always, they both always, as a family, Brooke and Frankie, support me in my endeavors, and I appreciate Brooke trusting me with her daughter whenever she's away. It's, it means the world to me. It's a big responsibility that I do not take lightly. I also appreciate Brooke having me on, of course, her Obsessed with Brooke podcast to raise awareness for the house wedges for those that may not have been able to kind of bring that light to their circle yet. So it was a really, really safe space for me to be able to get those announcements out there, and I really appreciate her.
And on the same note of the house wedge, what people don't realize, I don't think, and they need to go and listen to Brooke's podcast so they can get the full story, but the wedges behind you right now are the actual OG house wedges.
These are the OG wedges, of course, so I had to have them. Y'all, I knew y'all wouldn't be able to see my feet in this, so I didn't want to wear them. And y'all, I have actually horrible news that, Chad, I have not even told you. Y'all know these are the ones that have been through a lot. I don't even really know why I'm touching the bottom of them because these went on Hollywood Boulevard, and that's really alarming. But ever since I did that, they're broken again. So I'm gonna have to get the Gorilla Glue back out, or we're gonna have some. If anybody is a cobbler that fixes shoes, please reach out. Also, ASOS, if you're on here, these shoes have changed my life and changed my world. So if y'all could send me another pair, that'd be smile of fun. Anyway.
There we go.
Yeah, those are the original, but I didn't bring these when I was in Birmingham for that elongated period of time. So we kind of had to make do and get some new ones.
Yeah, so I want to speak timeline here because it was like Thursday we went to Shoe Station.
Yes.
And we were just having fun, and then you put something up on your Instagram story, and it was like
should we get new shoes because I don't have my wedges, and I don't feel myself without my wedges, of course.
And it was the most, I think, your most viewed Instagram story, it
actually was, and the most interactive with the votes and whatnot.
So Friday we went and we bought the shoes and the pink wedges, and we made them, and then that Saturday.
Why do you keep looking behind you, Chad? Is everything okay behind you?
We'll see. You'll know if you know. And then that Saturday we went to the fair in the mall. So this is literally like a 70.
All within 48 hours probably. Well, then you had to edit it on Sunday and get it out by Monday.
So just really run and gun style over here. So that's why my final memory that I'm going to be sharing tonight has to be from the making of the house wedge vlog. So if we can watch this clip just real quickly.
I would love to, Chad. Absolutely.
Here we go.
Tanks. Oh, here, it's kind of right here. That's not cotton. So I'm talking about this section right here. I need to get some for a brand new tank, and then I'll make you a tank if you want to pick out two. But it has to be these cotton.
I kind of want a rainbow one.
Why?
Why?
I like bright colors, but this is gonna be a giveaway, so I want to do something that everybody will like.
I feel like you can't go wrong with blues and greens, You
could.
You were losing it because they didn't have your bathing suit.
I was.
At Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's trip from hell. No swimsuit.
I kind of think I should walk out in these today. Chad, what do you think?
If you don't put them on your feet, I'm going to be so mad.
I'm going to put them on, let's pay and walk out.
All right.
Let's do it.
Everybody just got an ad.
Questions on that runway walk?
Right there. And we never waste on this channel. We never waste.
It's true. Ain't nothing like making a pair of brand new house wedges in mama's bed.
I just am appreciative that you trusted me with the process of decorating it and then you looking and kind of following along on that creative journey. So we appreciate it, Channing.
Well, Chad, I said, you know, you were kind of freestyling it and I wanted the wedges to be equilateral, so I had to match your design. Also, I wanted to let you know that everybody got an ad. I hope y'all didn't miss anything. I think y'all got the gist. And someone just told me that the Bucky swimsuits are back. So if it, you know, I'm in California right now. So if anybody wants to ship one out to me, please do. If not, I will be sprinting there next time I'm back down south, obviously.
I'm hoping the video picks back up. Like,
I think it will. If y'all missed something important, let me know.
Yeah, let us know. We can recap, circle back. Okay, Channing, we have another question from the audience for you.
Oh, what is it?
That was submitted. Okay, so Silver Jewelry Wear wants to know what's the next wedge on the docket. 4th of July wedge.
Oh my God. Oh
Labor
my
Day
God.
wedge. What's the theme?
Oh my God. Okay, so thank you for asking. Y'all actually have a really exciting announcement. I thought we were just going to be showing like a picture. I wanted to show everybody a picture of my new wedges that I have just ordered. They got to my doorstep like an hour before this live started. So if that's not a sign, I don't know what is, that this is completely meant to be in this, like we're at the exact right time where we need to be in life. Because next week, y'all, I am going to Austin, Texas. So if anybody lives in Austin, Texas that is on the live, please let me know so we can hopefully link up. But Chad helped me find some kind of Western wedges that we are going to be bringing to Texas. And y'all, these are something for the scrapbooks, okay? I'm not going to let y'all see them on my feet until the Austin, Texas vlog comes out to play. But let's just say, imagine these on my feet. I can barely walk in the flat wedges. So let's imagine me down the streets of Austin, Texas in these.
There we go.
I have a little bit of a sparkle as well. So anyway, that's just a little teaser for what's to come at the end of this month. Okay. Oh my gosh, somebody lives in Austin. So honey, we're gonna have to meet up. I pray we'll be able to. I really do.
You're gonna have to do it.
I agree, Chad.
So
everybody's loving the boot wedges. I needed y'all to know my feet are kind of wide. They don't fit well into my the typical wedges. So like they're gonna be slammed into these boots, but that's fine. It's gonna be so gorgeous. Y'all get to see them first. I have not introduced these to the public yet at all.
Channing, do you know someone by the name of Sally?
I don't think Sally Dar.
Maybe. Hold on.
Channing, honey, it's Sally Dar Griffin here. If you didn't know my full name, I would just love to congratulate you on hitting 1K. This is a really exciting day. This is a really exciting milestone. I am so proud of you. I love your vlogs so dearly, and I hope more people continue to watch them and discover them because they deserve to be watched and discovered. You know what I mean? I am actually about to leave for the airport, but before I ordered my really expensive Uber to LAX, I needed to say congratulations because this is more important than like catching my flight, obviously. And I also am really excited to see if there's kind of a 1K house wedge in store for us. That's what I'm looking forward to. And if not, no worries. We can do that at 2K. But I am, fingers crossed, hoping that we can kind of see a custom piece, a custom key piece in this video is what I am looking for. So anyways, congratulations, sweetie. And I love you. And I hope you keep posting. And I can't wait to see this video specifically. Really kind of scared to see someone else edit my footage right now. Wow. Signing off. I do have to go get on a red-eye flight. Wish me luck. I am going to be so tired. And it's a connecting red-eye flight, so it's not even, I gotta connect somewhere at about 5 a.m. No worries. Would not worry about that. Okay, I'm just, bye. Love you, sweetie. Congrats.
Oh, Sally Dar. One thing about her, she loves to run that damn mouth, doesn't she, Chad? She just would not stop. I'm kidding. I love her. Sally Dar, if you're here, I hope you made your connecting flight. I really do. I love you to absolute pieces. And y'all know Sally Dar is the one that gave me these original wedges. So for that, I could never repay her. But I'm extremely, extremely grateful for her giving me those and just her friendship in general. And I love you, honey, and I hope you're having a great time traveling. I really do, Sally Dar. I seriously do. Thank you all for everybody for the emojis in the chat. Those are really something special. I don't know if you can see them, Chad, but they're gorgeous.
I saw them.
Gorgeous.
Listen, Sally Dar, she is the standard to me when it comes to editing for YouTube. So,
well, hopefully she likes the way you edited her, Chad. I really hope so. We'll see her review.
That we might be getting a text message from her.
Maybe an email from her lawyer.
Oh God. Okay, so Channing, that was it on my end when it comes to memories from the past. But I did ask you to submit some memories.
Yes.
From your
where you retired from behind the camera because you unfortunately are not here in LA with me. So I did submit some of my favorite memories as well. Can't wait to run those through and run those back.
So the first one you submitted was the Christmas vlog.
Yes, absolutely. I don't have the Christmas wedges out here with me right now just because, I mean, I'm sure everybody has seen them by this point. But for the Christmas vlog, we were kind of like boots on the ground caroling around the greater West Hollywood area, banging on doors. And so let's go ahead and show them what we got, Chad, for this one.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Stop number one complete. I completely forgot I was not wearing the shoes.
Big reveal of the new house wedges.
So we're slipping these on. We're about to head to Matt and Patricia's.
Open up!
Police, open up!
Police, open up! Yeah, please.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
What is the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time?
Quick!
Come on! Yes!
Give him something! Quick!
All right, how many gifts total were given in the 12 Days of Christmas song?
12.
Wait, oh, well, if
Quick,
you do the math,
hurry!
12.
Quick!
364!
You don't get the
You have to
ornament!
do all of them.
You do not get.
All right, Matt, I don't start feeling in the Christmas spirit until this is up to
I
you.
put up my Christmas village.
Okay.
Oh, yeah!
That's a mistake you made that changed your life.
Giving you money.
All right, and that's it.
Do you want to explain that statement?
I mean, I have said it before. I'll say it again. I'm going to set the record straight. Me and Matt, we are friends. Me and Matt love to kind of push each other's buttons. Also, he posted my Christmas wedges on his Snapchat story before I ever even posted them out. So he was kind of trying to like sweep the carpet out from under me. But I forgive him. We're all good. And just so everybody once again knows, I did pay him for those espresso martinis that he had mentioned, and I never got a text nor Venmo request for those drinks. And I think Connor is here in the chat. Connor Porterfield, he was also a culprit of that, and that has never been mentioned. But there was 3 espresso martinis. One was me, one was Connor Porterfield, one was Trey. So we all paid though. Love you, Matt, and I obviously love Miss Patricia as well.
Well, Channing, we're going to keep it on the theme of LA for a second because a lot of people submitted via Instagram DM and chat box within your story.
Right.
A question along the lines of how did moving to LA change your life?
Okay, moving to LA has changed my life because, now I don't want to brag. I am an A-list celebrity. I'm a singer, I'm an actor, I'm a chef. I am like the whole 9 yards, like you name it, I do it. So anyway, trying to stay humble can be really difficult. Obviously kidding. Moving to LA, I feel like it's just brought me like a lot of opportunities that I wouldn't have like specifically gotten back in Alabama. And more than anything, I just am so grateful for the friends and the support system that we have here. Like, honestly, I have obviously love Utah and also still have best friends at home. And I'm now grateful to have expanded to having like 10 best friends here. I mean, probably more than that in LA. And a lot of people say like you moved to LA, like everybody's so fake, whatever. But like genuinely, some of the like most genuine persons that I have ever encountered, and they like just want what's best for me, look out for me, and I do the same. And I just feel very grateful and very supported to be here. And, you know, I never would have moved here without my Trisha Watkins. So another shout out to him. So love it. And so many other friends as well, including, I know we have Grace in the chat, and I have not given her a shout out yet. Addicted to Grace, who's also my new neighbor. So I'm obsessed.
Well, speaking of Grace, it's funny that you say that because I have this.
Channing, I am so thrilled to hear that you've reached your goal of 1K subscribers. You have inspired so many with your ambitious dreams and then actually putting in the hard work to achieve them. So I am incredibly proud of your success. You really set an amazing example for everyone at this company. So cheers to you.
Oh, Grace, even with her broken thumb. Can you believe that?
I cannot listen, but she did say at this company, and I do want to state for the record that I have about 7 titles: director, producer, manager, marketer, public relations, and unpaid intern. So glad that she mentioned that.
So yeah, speaking of that ad that just popped up, y'all, the minute I start monetizing, we will bring everyone on my team up with me. That time has not yet come, and we do it because it's our passion project, Chad. It's not something we're trying to get paid for. Remember, okay? It's just a little bit of work here and there, nothing too time consuming or difficult at all. Grace, I absolutely love you to death. I think she's gotten her cast off of her thumb now, which is great, but I'll call Grace and I'll be like, hey, can you come? Do you want to go to Ojai today? And then she's ready to go. I'm like, hey, Grace, can you come film me on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in like 10 minutes? She's ready to go. So spontaneous, sweetheart, love you to death, Grace. I really do. I'm serious. Channing Glenn LLC is what Grace just said.
Right on. So Channing, to keep it moving in the theme of LA and memories.
Okay.
You also submitted. Well, I just genuinely failed at that segue because this next video I don't believe was in LA. We can pretend, but it's your New Year's video that you submitted.
Okay, and that was going to be in Seaside, Florida, of course.
Yep, my bad.
No worries.
We make mistakes.
Not bad at all. It was like hot. Oh my god. Yay!
So Channing, who, what, where, when, why?
Okay, so that was in Seaside, Florida for New Year's. We were with some of my best friends from home, Sydney and Maddie Jarman, and also, of course, one of my besties from here, Frankie. At first, everybody said they were on board to do the polar plunge. At the end of the day, only Frankie got in the water, and I had put them on like a 2-hour scavenger hunt. And then the grand prize was getting the opportunity to swan dive into the Gulf of Mexico. So I love my sweetheart Frankie Bug Jr., not the guinea pig, the young lady who was able to kind of experience that polar plunge with me. Serious.
Well, Channing, did you hear that?
Yeah.
My voice keeps cracking.
Are you nervous?
A little bit. I get nervous when I talk about Frankie because I love her dear. But speaking of Frankie and love.
Yes.
The next memory that you submitted was your vlog of love. Do you want to kind of set that up?
Okay, vlog of love. Let's throw it back to a couple months ago, month of February. I was feeling all about self-love, love my friends to death. So I threw a little Valentine's Day celebration here at my penthouse mansion piece. And so everyone came over and I put together a little multiple choice kind of quiz on my TV, and everyone answered or guessed questions about themselves. So
let's roll the tape.
Let's roll it.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, I'm gonna stop.
Was it worth the 2-hour wait?
Yes.
Yay.
Okay, I think everybody's logged in ready for portion 2 of the evening, which is on-screen Valentine's quiz. Good job.
Valentine's on-screen quiz.
Exactly. Okay, so here's question number 1. It's finally working on the screen. Does everybody also have it on their phone?
Yes.
Read it out loud. What recipe did Sally Dart and her date make while blindfolded? Blueberry muffins, vegan waffles, vegan and gluten-free waffles, chocolate chip waffles, or chocolate chip muffins?
Now, was your date gluten-free? That could be a good.
No, I can't.
Wow.
I've never seen it like that. What was the answer?
It was vegan and gluten-free.
Yes!
To answer your question, Patrick, was he gluten-free? No. Was he vegan? Was he vegan? No.
Okay. This is a continuation continuation a little bit of the question about the previous question about the date for Sally Dar. What color blindfold was used on the date? Blue, sailor swim, baby blue, hot pink, or red? Go quick. Yep. So a lot was revealed. So that was just like the brink of the iceberg. There's a whole lot more information that cascaded out that night. If you want to kind of get the intel on some of our friends' love lives. And if you have any questions about that date specifically, pin push those over to Sally Dar's. I'm not at liberty to disclose anything else other than what I included in the vlog, unfortunately. But vlog of love, you know, was a special one to me because I love my friends and I love all of y'all.
We're gonna kind of like close the circle on the theme of love here tonight because with our two next guests. So you're getting a twofer here, okay?
Oh, what is it? What is it?
Are you ready?
I think I'm ready. I'm nervous.
Do you want me to play?
Chat, they want you to loosen up in the chat. They're saying you're seeming stiff and nervous. Loosen up and loosen big.
Okay, we have to put a pause.
Don't comment. Just think about that while this clip plays. Loosen up.
We have to put a pause on this real quick because my internet dropped 3 to 4 times today, and on my
Chat's been on edge.
On my end, Channing will I can hear her, but she'll freeze. She's not moving. So I keep thinking my internet.
Okay, don't worry about it. Just loosen up and loosen big and loosen all the way around and throughout as well.
We can do it. Okay, first one up.
Take a deep breath.
Happy 1000! Channing, I am in the car headed to the airport, but I would be remiss if I did not congratulate you on hitting 1,000 subscribers. I have been following you back in 2009, and I knew you were going to be a big celebrity one day, so I'm so happy for you. I cannot wait to be in the vlog in Austin, and I love you to death.
That's not it. Hold on.
Oh, there's more.
Hi Channing, it's Trey. Just wanted to congratulate you on hitting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm so incredibly proud of you and honored to be your friend and witness your comedic timing day in and day out. Ever since the day I met you, I knew you were gonna make the world laugh. So here's to hitting 1,000 plus more.
Oh, Trey, my little angel baby. Trey's an absolute saint, by the way. He carried my bags in Mexico. He curled my hair. And Connor, I have not actually known him since 2009, but it feels like I have. You know, we have been through the ringer, all the ups and downs that this life has to offer. So I love you both. And they are going to get to see these Austin, Texas wedges in person, live in person. And maybe we'll have Trey even try them on as well. So they're going to be in my next vlog in Texas. And by the way, Emily said, you need a shot of Vodquila. Chad and I couldn't agree more. Y'all know our go-to drink of choice. Nothing but Vodquila on the rocks with a little bit of salt on that rim. So I want you to go whip that up real quick and
I did not have a drop of alcohol in this apartment, unfortunately, at this time.
Oh yeah, good.
But speaking of tequila, this is a really, really good segue.
Oh, good. A perfect transition.
Yeah, perfect transition. You said Emily said that?
Yep.
Thank you, Emily, for that, because it sets us up for our next memory that Channing submitted, which is the South of the Border vlog. Let me get...
And X-Pimp Daddy.
Here's the second food page.
Thank you, Trey. Yourself and tell us 5 to 7 great facts about you.
Okay.
Name?
My name is Brian Stanley.
He's talking. Say it again.
Brian Stanley.
Yes, sir.
I've been a sound technician for Cher, Ricky Martin, Bad Bunny.
We have to.
Bad Bunny. Oh, you have?
Yes, sir.
Brian Stanley. Well, he said a little bit more that we're not going to play in the live, but he's been through the absolute ringer in this life, and I don't know what made him decide to approach our table at this restaurant south of the border in Mexico, but our lives have been changed ever since. He is quite the caricature, and that he really kind of honestly was a standout character of our trip, and kind of made us smile and made us laugh like we used to. That's all I can say. I appreciate his services.
I don't want to tease this out, but we will be hearing his name again a little later in this live. Channing doesn't know.
Will we? Do we have a shout out from Brian Stanley?
I wouldn't go as far to say that. We just literally will hear his name again.
Do we have a shout out from Bad Bunny and Cher?
Yes.
Oh, yay. Okay, perfect, Chad. Yay.
Close second.
Okay, I love it.
Channing, we have a new question from someone.
What is it?
It is from Gabby Thomas, and she wants to know, what's your next knitting project?
Gabby Thomas, thank you so much for asking. I really do appreciate everybody that asks the questions on my Instagram, because I don't always ask questions. When I do, I want y'all to jump on it and participate, because that means I'm in the mood to answer them. And tonight I'm in the mood. So Gabby Thomas, this actually, I had been working on this for this past week. I just finished it like a couple minutes before the vlog started. But y'all, look, it's not my 8th, not my 9th, but my 10th. Oh my gosh, my wedges fell. My 10th knitted chicken. My 10th knitted chicken right here. Kind of a rainbow base with a pop of purple, of course. And so this one is actually for someone on Instagram that ordered one. And so I made 10 now, which is kind of insane. Only one jumbo. But y'all know I do sell them occasionally. I don't make them like left and right. But if you want to like kind of special order one, reach out to me via Instagram DM. So this one is going out to someone special very soon. So I just finished it. And y'all, I will say I'm going to take a beat from selling them and make one for Chad D, since he's my unpaid intern. I feel like that's kind of the least I could do for him. So that's going to be my next project, considering I just finished that one today. But I love the colors of that one.
And when will that be delivered?
Yay!
Okay, Channing, listen,
yay, Chad.
we're rounding out the live stream. We're at about 46 minutes now, and we're in our
Thank y'all everybody for sitting tight. I hope y'all stayed entertained, because this is kind of long, but
we are in the final stretch here. So you showed the chicken. A fun memory from one of the vlogs in the fall is when you gave your nephew a knit chicken.
Yes, he got the jumbo chicken. Yeah, he got the jumbo chicken. Someone asked, I don't have it, sweetie. I don't have the jumbo chicken because my nephew has it in Alabama.
So I saw above that Hannah left a comment telling me to loosen up. So
everybody's telling you to loosen up, baby.
I reluctantly am clicking on this video right now.
Okay. Hey Chan, congrats on making it to 1,000. We are so proud of you, and we love our chickens. You want to say thank you for your chickens? Thank you for the chickens. Bye.
Ain't nothing like a forced thank you to really show your gratitude for your jumbo chicken.
You'll get it one day.
But that is so sweet. That's my sister Hannah Sigler, who is in the chat, y'all, and her gorgeous, gorgeous son Moss. And so thank y'all always for y'all's support as well. I love my family to absolute pieces, and even if they don't always appreciate my hard work, that kind of comes to fruition in form of a birthday present.
So we, unfortunately, Channing, we don't have Bad Bunny, we don't have Cher. But like I said, we have a close second. And I think you know who this is going to be when I say it, but your audience has no idea what's about to happen.
Okay.
Do you have a super fan / do you recognize a super fan by the name of Craig?
Oh, honey, you know I love Craig. I wouldn't call him a super fan. I would say we're mutual friends via Instagram, and he always supports my YouTube as well. But I don't think he's here tonight because he lives on the East Coast. But I love Craig.
So he is not here tonight, but he did want to be here, so he sent in this.
Hi all. I'm sick. I can't be there with you all live. I'm so sick. I might even say I have it coming out both ends. But I just want to express my sincere gratitude and beatitudes to Miss Channing for asking me to be a part of this huge, huge milestone for her, as well as bringing joy to all of our lives. I wanted to gather you all here today to tell you my top 3 outstanding moments from Miss Channing's award-winning vlogs. So my first is going to be the most recent, which is going to be Miss Channing's trip down Hollywood Boulevard. I personally have been down Hollywood Boulevard, and I was scared to even take my own shoes down the street. So I'm so glad the wedges got to see that and experience that. Then we're also going to have when the wedges went south of the border to Mexico and they met Brian Stanley. And then number 3 and our final outstanding moment for Miss Channing's vlogs is going to be the haunted house trip.
Yes, of course.
Those wedges have been to hell and back. And when I say that, I mean it. And
I agree.
They have to be an honorable mention in this vlog. Thank you all, and congrats, Channing.
Yay! Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
before we discuss what we just saw, I do want to say that the haunted house vlog, if we were actually able to get footage in the haunted house, it would have been mentioned in this video.
Well, I want y'all to also know I wore my wedges to Hollywood Horror Nights at Universal, but that's when my toes started bleeding all over these. So like they have literally been through like absolutely everything: blood, sweat, tears, ocean water, Hollywood Boulevard, etc. But for people confused on Craig, we met on Instagram. He's just like one of the most supportive people I've ever met in my life via Instagram. He's always there, ready to kind of hop in and support, and he really picks up on the humor and coming out both ends. One time me and Tristan were saying that on live, Instagram live for some reason. And so Craig is just a really important member of the community to me. So I love you so much, Craig. And hopefully he'll be able to see this tomorrow because he's probably fast asleep. And me and Craig also both share a love of Buc-ee's.
Channing, that's really it for what I had planned. But we do have time for some live questions.
Okay. Does anybody y'all have any live questions before it's time to go? I've only kept y'all here for an hour. That's really not too bad considering the 10 minutes of waiting time. While we wait for those questions to come in, y'all know I'm obviously joking about 99.9% of the time that like words are coming out of my mouth, but I do want to give a true and genuine thank you to, of course, my good friend Chad D. He is the one that really helped me, encouraged me to get started with my YouTube again in the fall, and he knows everything about everything with cameras, computers, and whatnot, and I don't. So I really don't think I would be here without you, Chad. So I love you so much, honey. And when I tell y'all that me and Chad have been on the phone for the past week talking about this, not only this live, but I'm going to Alabama in June, and y'all, Chad won't let me say what we're doing. He won't let me say, but let me just say that I've signed up for something that we will be vlogging. Is that fine to say?
That's fine.
I've signed up to participate in something that I will be doing.
Money has been paid.
Wearing the wedges.
That's all.
I'm paid money out of my pocket to participate in this because that's how much I believe in us and y'all that are here and in the wedges as well. And it is going to be like absolutely insane. If y'all don't tell anybody. I've told my family and some of my close friends, but that's going to be top secret. So look out for that. Hopefully like the second week in June. It's got me feeling giddy. I'm so excited, and it's really going to be something special. And once again, thank you to Chad. Y'all give Chad hearts in the chat. I know we were being kind of mean, saying you need to loosen up, but we're just kidding, Chad.
It's true, though. It's true.
We're going to get you loosened up next time I come to Alabama. Let's see.
Someone's got to be on edge at all times.
I agree. And I also want to. I'm going to say that in a minute. What colors do you want for your chicken, Chad?
Rainbow.
And why?
Redacted.
Okay. Am I working late tonight? I might be because I might be because I'm a singer, of course. Don't worry about it. Do I have plans to make a podcast? If I could ever get Tristan to sit still for long enough and we could get kind of insight from Chad as well, I would love to do a podcast. We've just been kind of all over the place, but and then summer camp. Yes, I would also love to do summer camp. I think we might switch up the days a little bit this year. We did Make Money Monday, Treat Yourself Tuesday, Walking Wednesday, Theater Thursday, Friday. Sundays might remain the same, but I think if y'all have any ideas for like adjectives to switch it up, y'all know we've been doing 10K steps Tuesday the past couple weeks to kind of get those active minutes in. Let's see here. What else? Any other Buc-ee sponsor, honey?
Tristan asked what's your goal for your YouTube channel in 2025?
For by the end of the year, I would say. I mean, one of my New Year's resolutions was to make a vlog every month, and then also like hitting 1K was like a big milestone for me. So I would say, maybe 2K by the end of the year, not to be too crazy, but that's what I want to.
I have to correct it. I think it should be 3K. I think
in 6 months, Chad.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I want you to know also it's not all about the numbers. It is to me, like I know some people are like 1K, that's not really that many in the grand scheme of things, but to me it is because we literally had like 30 in like October. So the fact that I even have hit 1K, it just means the world. And I love all of y'all because I feel like every single one of y'all here are like one of my good friends. So I really appreciate you all and want to send you nothing but love and kisses. XOXO also as well.
So I have reserved the right to ask the final question of the evening.
Okay.
And it's shared with Danny Schiff.
Danny Schiff, who's in the chat. Okay.
And we would both like to know, when are you dropping your own wedge collection for purchase?
Yes, that is a really good question. I think that, I don't know if I could actually create wedges because I can't even walk in these wedges. So creating actual shoes, I don't think would be doable. But let's just say we might, if we were to have some type of a storefront shop coming via the internet with this summer, with just like some of the words that we say, or like a picture of the wedges, or like something along the lines of the community, would y'all be interested in purchasing? I don't even, again, Chad would know more how that works than me because I'm not very good at technology. But I would love to kind of get on board with doing that. Maybe at least like a hat or a shirt that kind of embraces the territory of the House Wedges. What do y'all think?
According to the chat, we have at least 5 purchases as of right now.
Oh, good. Yeah, more of September, spring, summer's more of joggers, more of lifestyle, kind of She by Sheree as well too.
There we go.
Would I sell custom? I actually would probably sell like honestly, y'all, after I go to Texas next week, I will probably never be able to wear these again. So maybe some of my older ones I could consider selling as well and donating to the charity of Chad's pocketbook, as I cannot actually afford his rates in real life. But okay, I love y'all's support. Thank you. I would love to move forward with that. So I'm coming to Alabama in June. So not only are me and Chad going to be doing a boot camp for vlogging, where hopefully we'll maybe be able to make a storefront and get me a Bucky swimsuit. So that's my summer goals, I guess.
She's really got me hitting the ground running.
Well, Chad.
No, seriously, you land and then we hit the ground running immediately.
We do. We do. I land at midnight 30. We are going to be taking off the next morning with your camera out. So keep that in mind. Okay. But true. Oh my God. Andy Venmoed me for the Ojai sweatshirt fund. That was honestly the nicest thing ever. When me and Grace went to Ojai, I wanted a sweatshirt that said Ojai, and I found one. It was $70. And I was like, all the stores were closing. So I was like, I'm just going to buy this, but y'all Venmo me if you can. Andy actually took her time and put her money where her is and Venmoed me. And that was so sweet, honey. That was so generous.
Andy, I want one.
No. Okay. Well, y'all feel free to always DM me any ideas for like merch for storefront things and whatnot. We will obviously keep it cute and affordable, if applicable. And any other ideas, it's literally been an hour, so I truly do appreciate everybody sitting here for this long and listening to me run my mouth and boss chat around. So
I love it.
All right. I love you all and good night. And I hope y'all have a blessed Wednesday. I really do.
Bye.
Bye.